Okay, so I'm not the maker of Hand and Foot. I'm just doing a demo video for it. When you first buy it, notice it is mod transfer no copy. If you delete it or accidentally give it away or break it, that is it. So be very careful with your game. This is a 1 to 4 person game of teams of 2. So what you want to do, like anything, is turn off your AO first. Sit on the table. You'll get a gray sub menu here. You're going to hit yes for it to attach to your avatar. Once you've done that, you'll see your head, that HUD, that pops up in the bottom right hand corner. The bar in front of you will turn green. Go ahead and right click, edit your HUD, drag it over just a little bit. You want to be able to make sure you see everything. Then you're going to close. Once you are ready, before we do that, red means you're on one team. Blue means you're on another team. Now we're going to hit start. The empty chairs will have robots that will appear into it automatically. The game will go ahead and start. Green means first round on the first circle. And as you can tell, here we go, we got some jacks. You have to have 3 of a kind or higher. This works for all cards except for jokers, 2s, and 3s. Jokers and 2s are wilds. 3s is trash. So, normally there's a number here you want to get to. The robots have gotten to it before I could show you. So in the next round, I will show you what that number is. So now that it's my turn, first thing you're going to do is draw your card. Once you've drawn it, you can sort your cards. I've got aces out. I've got 1 ace, which means I can add it to the set. I have 2 queens and a wild. I'm going to click, and it doesn't matter which one you do. So if you click your queens, they come up as 1, 2, 3, set. Your set goes out. I have no other 3 of a kinds, nothing else I can play. Black 3s is minus 500. Red 3s is minus 250. This is when the game goes out. You want to get rid of your black 3s first, your second 3s next. So, I'm going to go ahead and draw. I have 3 9s setting out. I have 2 10s. There's 10s already out. I've added it to it. There is nothing else I can do. I have 2 4s, 2 5s, 1 jack. Since I only have 1 of this card, I'm going to go ahead and discard that. You'll notice there's cards face down on each person. Once they ran out of their hand, they get to draw their foot. So, I'm going to show y'all something. There's 1 4 here, 2 4s here. I'm going to select the 4 in the discard pile. It'll turn yellow. Select the 4s in my hand and hit set. That trick will not work with wilds, and you'll get a lot of the cards in the discard pile. Notice I've gotten 2 more 3s and a 4. So you'll want to try to keep your eye onto the discard pile, see what goes in there so you're not getting a lot of 3s. So let's go ahead and get this 4, put it out, get the 5, let's put that out. As you can see, I'm grabbing the black 3 first and discarding that. He just finished off his hand, picked up his foot. Four to 4. 3. Discard. 6 to 6. No 8s. 2 jacks. Selecting the 8. Discarding. These are closed. That means they're closed books, but you can still add cards to your closed book. And when you do it, that's what it looks like when they've been added. Let's go ahead and draw, sort. So, I don't have any kings out. Discarding, picked up my hand. He just went out. You can see each teammate points will be the same, and you can see them add up on both sides, or in our case, minus. Those sounds you're hearing is if you have a 3 in your hand, and look how much damage those 3s can do. This is why you want to get rid of them. Now once you finish a game, these circles over here will turn red. That means you finished round 1, we're on round 2, and there's 2 rounds left. On round 2, you have to get up to 90 points. And I will show you what that looks like. So, I'm going to go ahead and draw, sort. I'm going to click one set. I got 15 out of 90 points. I'm going to select a joker, 2 6s, set, 75 points. And you notice I have them all selected at once. Selecting a 2, 2 5, set. Once you reach that goal or higher, it will automatically go out. So I have singles of everything, so I'm going to go ahead and select the 9 and discard it. You can also add a wild to any of these sets, 2 or a joker. The wilds can max out in the set. So if you're have wilds in your hand, nothing else, you can add all those to your sets. You don't have to ever discard a wild. You should never do that. So I have 1 6. I am adding it to my pile, selecting the 8 and discarding. Selecting a 2, 2 aces, set. We've got 9 in jacks, 1 jack. I can't play the 9, so selecting the 9, and this will be my last card of my hand. Discard. I took in my foot, sorting my foot. Selecting 4s, adding it to 4s, ace, queen, 3 jacks, but you noticed I've already got them out. 7, tens. Now, my partner, I believe, yeah, he just got his foot. So what I'm going to do is I can get rid of the queen and in the game, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to select my 9, discard it, keep 1 card that I know I can get rid of. So I give my partner a chance to add points and get rid of any 3s. Or hopefully go out. So we know he had at least 1 3. He could have more 3s than that, but we don't know. We know our teammates is getting close to getting to their foot. So what I'm going to do is draw, queen, add them to the closed book over here. Shabam. I just ended the game. And they never got to their foot. And all we can do is hope they have a lot of freeze, so we can catch back up. So they're pretty much at the same point. We're back down to 0. Notice the second circle turned red, third green, the third one turned green. So I'm going to select the discard pile. We got king. Notice we have to get 120 points. So this will most likely not work, but we're going to give it a shot. 30 points. Ace. Set. 90. 30 points short. So we are going to draw. Can't do anything. Select the 4 since it's single and discard it. Select 4 again. So I have not been keeping up with the discard pile, which is probably no good. Select 6, set, aces, select 75. Still can't do it. So we're gonna select 10 for our single. It can take a while to get out. On the 3rd round and the 4th round is the hardest, and sometimes you don't get out. The other people will sometimes end the game before you even get out sometimes. Now, on your discard, if you have a couple in your discard and you have both selected, if you hit discard, only one will be discarded. And if you ever get, far in the negatives, don't get discouraged, We've already got back to 0 and they're still at the same point. And look how well we're doing. So, the game can turn. So, I'm taking my 2, I'm add it to the king, close that set out, and discard so I can get my hand. Now, you notice I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my joker. Reason is my partner's down to his last 2 cards, and I already have 2 3s, so I want favorable outcome. Those 3s. So, if I had the 2, I could have laid out the 4s, but it was a safe bet to get rid of it because he had a good chance of going out. You have to run the statistics over and weigh your options. See, now we're ahead by, let's see, 220 points. No, sorry. 700, no, 620 points, I think. Trying to do the math in my head. Now notice you have to get 150 points, and I do not have it. Selecting the 6, since it's by itself. I've seen it take quite a few rounds to even lay out cards, so if it takes you, 5 to 10 turns, don't feel too bad. That happens. $40 points. 90 points. Can't do anything. Cancel. 4. Discard. This is ideally how you want to do it. You want to have the opposite cards as your partner, so you get twice the amount of cards out pretty fast. Blue team won 3,500 points. I didn't get to see the other ones. If you want to play another game with your friends, you don't have to do anything. Just click start and it will start it. Doesn't matter which one person hits it. And when you're done, you just hit stand. The HUD will auto attach on you and you can put your AO back on. And that is it. Thank you for watching this tutorial.